welcome back to consecutive day 925 of a diary of a runpreneur. Please do give this a subscribe, share, like, comment, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information is in the link in the comments below. Thank you for your support as always. Let's get started. So, consecutive day 925 of a diary of a runpreneur, and today I want to talk to you about running in the snow. So it's been snowing overnight. I'm not sure if you can see due to the lighting because it's quite dark, but it snowed relatively heavily for us in the UK overnight, and today it's been gradually thawing out a little bit as temperatures have peaked just above freezing. So it's notoriously challenging running in snow. I've only done it a couple of times during the challenge, and due to the fact that I run in barefoot style footwear in my Vibrams, it makes it more challenging. Not only does everything I spoke about in the previous episode about running in the cold and icy conditions, obviously with the snow that completely rings true, but the worst part about the barefoot running is that you have no protection over the snow, so your feet get cold and wet very quickly, and then it's so cold with the snow that your feet can almost start to kind of have the impact of frostbite, which is horrible. You know, when your feet feel like they're burning due to the snow that's been, you know, oozing through your footwear and just freezing your feet basically. So I always find it notoriously challenging. The way I counteract it is that I have to run later in the day, where if the snow has stopped falling, that it's more kind of slushy stuff. That still is incredibly cold, but it's slightly more variable than frozen snow, and I try and run where the traffic is a little bit less, so that I can run on the roads a little bit more, like what I'm doing now, whereby obviously snow's dissolved or defrosted away due to the traffic usage. But my suggestions if you're running in snow is trail shoes 100%. If you've got kind of insulated socks or that you can wear to keep your feet warm whilst running, I would also recommend that. So kind of, you still need, when I used to run in trainers, I would still be against running in really thick socks, because like your feet also need to breathe and you don't want any additional friction in your footwear. But it's certainly better taking a risk with that than having really cold feet while you're running, certainly when you're doing any endurance based running. Not that you probably want to be doing that in the snow, but if you are, then you certainly want to have socks that are suitable to give you the warmth. But so that would be, you'd also want really good grip, so trail shoes with really good grip would be really important as well. You'd also want to, obviously, all the things I talked about in the previous episode about running in the cold and ice, is to ensure that you're suitably warm is a really important one. So making sure that you've got good kind of winter-based thermals, so that you're warm enough. I always find a snood really useful. Keeps your neck warm. Anything where kind of wind or chill can kind of ooze into your body, you want to kind of block those holes up. So snood around the neck, gloves kind of tucked into your thermals, so again there's no room to get things, and then socks ideally that are kind of high enough so that they give you some protection from your running tights. There's no kind of gap of skin. Anywhere where the weather can touch your skin is where you feel the impact of the cold more so. But like I say, with snow and ice, predominantly it comes down to footwear, keeping your feet warm, placement of foot, sufficient lighting. If you're running in the dark like I'm running, making sure that you're using your head torch accordingly, so you've got the foot placement down to a T. But yeah, the best rule is ultimately don't run in the snow unless you absolutely have to, because it's an additional risk. Slight slip of foot can result in an injury. So again, if you can avoid it. Obviously I don't have that luxury, but anyway, that was my guidance. So that's it for today. Moral to the story is, running in snow, you need to have the correct footwear, the correct socks, the correct clothing. Foot placement is key, lighting, but most importantly, avoid running in the snow if at all possible. So that's it for me today. Any questions or comments, drop me a line. I'll respond to everyone. Please do give this a subscribe, share, like, comment, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information's in the link in the comments below. Thank you for your support. Stay positive, stay happy. I'll see you again tomorrow.